to give you the consensus answer here.
Okay.
So how does it work on Yom Kippur? Yom Kippur is a pretty spiritually intense day. It's a day, certainly, first of all, when, secular day-to-day work is prohibited. And then we'll talk about the meaning of fasting. Fasting is just one of the tools in the spiritual arsenal of Yom Kippur to affect this idea of atonement and repair. The other big ones are tefillah, which means prayer. It's a full day of prayer. The Yom Kippur liturgy is very deep and involved and rich and long. So it's really a full day of prayer. And the other one, the other tool in the arsenal is called tzedakah, which I know is very similar to the Arabic word.
Yes, sadaqah, yes.
Tzedakah means giving, means charitable giving for the purpose of making the world a more just, a more fair, a more compassionate sort of place. And I always think of that as sort of like putting your money where your mouth is. That it's one thing to pray. Yeah. It's one thing to spend a day in deep introspection looking into yourself. It's another thing to say, and I'm going to change by doing an act of goodness as well. And that's where tzedakah comes in. So Yom Kippur is an amalgamation of all these things, of prayer, of fasting, of tzedakah, of looking deep within. They all play off of one another, and hopefully with the goal of emerging as a healthier and better person. Sure. The things I love that come out of these Jewish-Muslim encounters is all the overlap in terms of vocabulary, but also in sorts of ideas and spiritual reflection, even the legends and myths that we share.
Yes, yes. And even defining a God, like how we say God, I need to understand that when I see, when it's written in English, G, and then there is a space, or it's left blank, and then there is D, it is the respect towards God that you don't want to just write it anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. The idea is that even when you write or speak the name of God, there's an inherent power and holiness in that should make you self-aware. So we're careful about writing the name of God onto a document, for instance.
Exactly. And I think that is one of the major commonality, that we believe in one God.
Absolutely.
And that is very, very powerful in my view, in the world we live today, especially. Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
Should we talk a little more about fasting?
Yes, please, go ahead.